Yeah, so I'm Matthew Craig. I work for Independent Living Support. I've been with them for approximately about 3.5 years now. As ILS, we have a really good rapport with the homeless service, and then kind of we're all striving towards the same thing to get these people in settled accommodation. So it's just nice that we're all wanting to do the same thing, and we all will bend over backwards to help the individuals out. So.
I'm Lisa. I'm a Housing Options and Homeless Assessment Officer, and I work in the Dumfries office for the Homeless Service. Our team take inquiries from clients. They can be homeless clients, or it can also be housing options as well.
I suppose the way that you take those inquiries has changed quite a bit because of COVID?
It has, and I had reservations because a big part of our role is the face-to-face contact. Clients could make an appointment, or they could come into the office, and they could just drop into the office between the office hours, and it was all done on phone during COVID. I was really worried about how it was going to work, losing that face-to-face contact, but actually we found we adapted really quickly, and it was the same service but just with a different way of delivering it.
You can access our online housing options self-assessment service via our portal at www.dnghousingoptions.org.uk. Housing Options is the information and advice process that we use when you approach us with a housing problem. Our aim is to prevent homelessness occurring by focusing on your personal circumstances. We will help you to explore all available housing options, including support for any underlying issues that could underpin a housing problem. You can register and start a new assessment, or edit an existing assessment if you've already registered with us. What the portal also allows you to do is send us a confidential message at any time, and you don't need to complete an assessment to do this. We aim to respond to all completed assessments and to any new messages the next working day.
It was actually through Lower Burn Housing that I got to know about the homeless, and they advised me to contact them because we'd put in for DGHP and Lower Burn, and it was through the Lower Burn that they said to get in touch with homeless as well. Just took a few details of, why we were homeless, and I stated we had to be out of the house within 12 weeks, and all our details was taken, so yes, definitely, yeah, couldn't fault it.
So when COVID hit and we went into lockdown in March, the majority of our team went to work from home, and there was myself and another colleague who remained in the office. So that kind of changed because we were trying to field all of the work and share that out fairly between everybody that was at home. And due to technology that we had at that time, it was quite difficult and challenging. However, we've now got some new technology which, touch wood, if we do have to go back into lockdown, it would make things a lot easier. But obviously the one thing that remained the same was that we were trying to provide a very good service to those who were becoming homeless at a very difficult time for everybody, regardless of your situation. And our main aim and focus was to make sure that our service didn't decline because of COVID and the way that we were working.
My name's Kieran Whalen, and I'm a temporary accommodation and community wellbeing officer.
You've seen the job change quite a bit this year due to COVID-19. How was that going through that transition for you?
It was quite strange because I was still learning the job when that happened. So everything went from face-to-face to online and over the phone. That includes bookings with paperwork and stuff was all explained over the phone rather than in person, and it was then signed at the property by the clients at that point. We have across the region over 200 tenancies, both fully furnished and supported tenancies. So we take into consideration the circumstances of each individual when they present our service on where we're providing our temporary accommodation and the type of accommodation it is.